What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another live video. It's your boy Jose Rodriguez. Shout out to the Built from Pain movement. Okay, that is my personal movement that I run, and I hold men to the highest degree of accountability so that we can make more money, establish better relationships, okay, and improve our health and fitness. All right. Today, I want to talk about you are your environment, right? And I just thought about this. I was like, what am I going to talk about today, right? But this is exactly what needs to be talked about because I just think that a lot of people still don't get it. I think that a lot of people don't understand why environment is so important. And I want to share with you why through personal experiences as well. Not going to give too much, but I'll let you guys know and I'll fill you in with, what I have to get the message across, right? First thing that I'll talk about is understanding that the transfer of habits, the transfer of tendencies, the transfer of thoughts, the transfer of feelings, all of these things are happening when you're around certain individuals, all individuals, actually, not just certain, everybody, right? You get around a group of people that are experiencing a certain type of energy. Unless you're aware and you're conscious and you're on your toes, it's not going to be, especially if you're doing it on a consistent basis, it's not going to be something that you're going to want to be a part of because we all have this energy around us and also the thoughts and the things that we do. So I'm going to link logic to this. Let's say, for example, you're hanging around with people that, let's say, for example, if you're a woman, right? And you as a woman are hanging out with girls that are known for being whores or hoes or whatever the case is, right? And they're just doing what they're doing and you're around them consistently thinking that you're different, yet who the fuck in the right mind would put themselves in the situation where they're around certain women that are doing things that you're not about? Is the same thing as me as a man saying that I'm about my business hanging around with bums. It makes no sense. So the way that I always interpret it as, the way that I always seen it as, I only want to be around people that are about what I'm about. I only want to be around people that are actually going to inspire me to do better in life. I want to be around people that I can actually trust. I want to be around people that are open-minded, right? All of these things. Now, here's the key. People think that they're tied into their environment because for whatever reason, oh, I went to school with this person. I know this person for a long time. It could be anything. However, is that enough for you to actually let somebody in your life that can completely fucking ruin it? I don't know why people are walking around like other people's feelings, other people's thoughts, and other people's lives are more important than their own. What do you feel bad about? You feel bad that, oh, this person is going to, not talk to you or is going to talk shit about you. They're probably already talking shit about you and you don't even know it. Especially if you're watching and listening to the things that I talk about, because I'm 100% certain that you can't have a regular, normal experience after you finish watching and listening to the things that I talk about. It's just impossible, right? So we have a lot of people that are watching the things that I talk about, coming on my channel and listening to the stuff that I talk about, and then they go back into the world. It's not going to be the same. You're going to be understanding of a lot of things that you didn't see before. And you can't just allow these things to just brush off because, listen, your subconscious mind is on 24/7. You go to sleep, you're still recording. Know that. So this means literally that when you're around these individuals, as time goes on, you will start to adapt certain tendencies. Month goes by, 2 months goes by, 3 months goes by, 6 months go by. You'll start to find yourself doing some things that you would have been like, whoa, I would have never saw myself doing these things before, right? And it's it's the hypnotization, I guess we could call it, right? Of being a part of something, and it could be anything. And the same thing happens, but here's the catch. The same thing happens when you're around better people as well. The interpretation of better is, better towards the things that you want to do in life, whatever that means for you. If you're around the right people, right, that inspire you to do better every single fucking day, the same thing is going to happen, but the opposite. Instead of falling deeper and deeper into the hole, you're actually going to ascend into higher levels, higher degrees. So what are some things that I can recommend off the jump? Assess your environment. Number one, assess your environment. Who are you hanging around with? Number two, now that you've assessed your environment, do you belong there? Why are you still there? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But ask yourself, because we have to stop taking the decisions off of our hands because we want to be irresponsible, and be responsible and say, okay, this is either going to benefit me or it's not. If it doesn't benefit you, don't be around these people. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I'm not around anybody that doesn't benefit me. Nobody. So at the end of the day, anybody can talk about whatever they can. Oh, you should be around this person because, you've known them for this long. I don't give a fuck about that. I could know you for a million years. If you're a piece of shit, you're a piece of shit. Get the fuck away from me. I don't know why everybody's walking around pretending to be nice. That's so gross, disingenuous. Like, what is going on with the world? Nobody wants to offend anybody. Everybody wants to be nice. Everybody's walking around knowing certain things about certain people, and they dismiss it like it's nothing. You know who you're around. You know what you're here to do in the world. And if you don't, then you need to spend some fucking time with some different people, because that's an indicator. If you're fucking lost, you're probably hanging around with people that are lost, to be honest. Okay? And you are just a bunch of lost, confused people that when a truck comes by, right, a big truck, that'd be me, and I flash my headlights, you guys would just be stuck like, oh shit, the person that actually knows where they're going, I should just like stand still. I don't know what goes through people's minds, but it's like, I am not opposed to hanging out with people that want to be better for themselves. That's why we have events. That's why we have, lives like this. That's why I'm on Instagram. I want to get around more people that want to change and do better for themselves. However, it doesn't work, which is the next step that I was going to talk about, right? So number one is look at your environment. Number two, ask yourself the questions, right? Do I belong here? Is this going to benefit me? Number three, now that you know what environment it is that you want to be around, why the fuck aren't you around these people yet? What's stopping you? What's holding you back? You see an event you want to go to that event. You see a person you want to hang out with that person, right? But we got to start doing the things that are right for us, not the things that are popular, or the things that are, would trend, or the things that would fit better because of it. Look, think about it. If majority of the people, okay, I'm going to give you a very easy statistic that nobody needs to look up anything for anybody to comprehend, because this is just, you could just listen to what I'm saying and it makes sense, right? Obviously, we could look around and not everybody's in the top 10%, 5%, 1%, whatever, right? I think like 90% of the people in the world make less than 6 figures a year. And 6 figures isn't even a lot. So that's monetarily, but just even thinking wise, you know that everybody thinks a certain way. Most conversations that you have out there in the world is about how bad somebody's day is. Really, that's the majority of the conversation that's happening. Oh, this happened to me. Oh, I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe that person's acting that way. Like, just complaining and bitching and moaning about so many things that don't even fucking matter, to be honest. That person's doing that, bad in life. Okay, well, what are they doing to better themselves? That person's complaining about that. That person's complaining about that. Maybe they deserve those things in their life, actually. Well, I mean, look, you're making those decisions. Why are you there? Why are you in front of these people? Why are you telling me? Do you think that I'm going to get into their life? Do you think that I'm going to switch consciousness, transfer my body, right? Or transfer my mind to you? And well, that's essentially, actually, that's environment, right? That's what I mean by environment. But do you think that I'm going to be able to soul swap somehow, handle your business in your life, and then change back into my body and say, hey, you're all good. Let me know when you need me to do this shit again. No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. And if it did, shit, I would charge a lot of money actually. But because it's just ridiculous. The first thing that I would do if I did that, though, guess what the first thing that I would do if I were to do that? The first thing that I would do is get rid of all of these fucking shitty people in my life. That's the first thing that I would do if I were to switch out and trade out with anybody's lives that is looking to get better. Because most likely it's you're around people that you shouldn't be around. Okay, that would be the first step. Now, I was talking about something else, but here's the point, guys. It does impact you. I don't care how you see it. I don't care how, different you think you may be. I don't care how powerful or whatever the case is. At the end of the day, you're influencing them or they're influencing you. And you know which way it's going. If you're around constant people, they just don't fucking get it. They just don't get it. They don't get it. Do things like this, okay? Have events, go to events, attend to events, be around better people, period. It just is literally that. I'd rather be around better people than to be around, nobody. I don't have to be around anybody. Now, if I'm going to be around somebody, it's going to be somebody that I want to be around, not just somebody that I want to make sure that they feel good about me being around them. Oh, I want to make sure that he feels okay or she feels okay. So I'm just going to be around them for them. No. If there's no benefit for you to be around somebody, stop being around them. The fuck? Now, obviously, that's a difference when you're extending out a hand and you're helping somebody, but that person usually wants to be fucking helped. The people that you're around most likely don't want to be helped. They're like, yo, shut up. I don't want to hear about this shit. You're always talking about, self-improvement and eating like this and whatever it is. Like, yo, certain people don't want to be helped. It comes with so many different things, so many beliefs, right? I just leave it as it is. It's either you want to be helped or you don't. You want the things that you want the things that I've got going on in my life, or we don't. We don't align on the same value, then we don't have to hang out. We don't have to really talk. What is the benefit? What is the benefit? It doesn't make sense to me. So can somebody explain to me what the benefit is? Because it literally makes no sense to me. I guess people just like to be broke and caught up in this cycle. Because to me, it doesn't make sense. You know what does make sense to me? What does make sense to me is this, because this is my life. I'm going to talk about my life for a second, right? I have all these books laying around. Why? Because I grew up in an area where a lot of people actually didn't fucking inspire me around here. I had no role models around here. Okay. Well, I could say shout out to my brother, but he's my brother. Of course, we're the same blood. Of course, I'm going to be inspired by my brother, right? But besides that, there was nobody else here that was like, I was like, yo, I want to hang out with people that are actually going to inspire me. So what did I start to do? I started to read books. That's what I started to do. Oh, you're a nerd, you're a geek. What can they say? All of it. You read books. Oh, who reads books? Shut up. Like, no, this is how I started getting around the right people. I started reading books. I started attending certain events. I started meeting new people, right? I got into real estate. In real estate, I started to get more into the business mindset. I started to attract more people that were in the business. I started to make more fucking money. I started to look better. And now I'm just sexy as fuck and I can't stop it. Okay. There's nothing that I can do because every single day I just keep getting better, looking better, and becoming fucking sexier. Okay. Now, this is a very good problem to have. I'm glad I have this problem because I don't have the other shit, which is the opposite of that. Okay. Anybody that told you that being a fucking idiot is cool, you are literally being an idiot by listening to an idiot. So, look, guys, moral of the story is, just to wrap it up, get around better people because you are your environment. I don't care what the fuck you say. Why wouldn't you be your environment? You create the world every single day. So chances are, if you're creating the world every single day, you are putting out these signals, you're attracting certain things. You are your environment. Look at your house. How does your house look? You're your environment. Is it messy? Is it clean? You're your environment. Everything. The people around you, how do they look? How do they dress? How do they talk? You are your environment. Right? Now, I want you guys to take this and actually implement it, because so many people listen to shit like this and they just do nothing with it. Nothing. And it's like, why do you even spend your time listening to, now it's been 15 minutes, right? 15, 16-minute video, and you're not doing anything with it. Dude, might as well not watch the video. That's worse. Now you're even wasting more time. And now on top of it, you're going to feel worse because now you know you should be doing something that you're not doing. Listen, there's nobody else to blame but you. There's nobody else that is making the decisions but you. You have a choice, okay? Make the right decision. Make the right choice. It's okay for certain people to get mad. Let them get mad. People don't belong in your life for the rest of your life. They're here for whatever it is, and then they're gone. Notice who sticks around. Notice who belongs. Notice who wants to see you do better in life. Notice who actually has your back. Notice who you can actually reciprocate. Notice all these things, because these things are important. Now you decide whatever it is that you want to fucking do. At the end of the day, it's up to you. If you're happy with being a fucking bum, if you're happy with being a loser, if you're happy with just not winning in life, then good for you. I'm not happy with that shit because I want to win. We're different in that way. I'm the person that fucking wins. Somebody has to lose. I'm not the person that loses. I'm the person that wins. If you want to be the person that loses, be my fucking guest, because that's why I'm up doing my shit every day consistently without giving a fuck, because I like winning. All right, guys, that was it for today. A little bit longer than usual, but that's okay. Again, give it a thumbs up if you like the video. Share it with a friend. Share it with somebody that needs to hear it. Most likely everybody needs to hear this shit. All right? And do what's right. Make the right decision. Comment down below what you guys think of the video. And the Built From Pain movement, if you want more information on that, just hit me up. Let me know. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.